maybe 20-minute live. But yeah, how to hack the photo booth rental business. When I say hack, I mean I'm going to tell you guys how to get by on a lot less money. So let's go ahead and get this light on. I don't have a lot of time here, you guys, but I still want to go live and I still want to add that value. So if you're watching this at a later time, just understand I do go live. That's why it helps to subscribe and also hit the notification bell. You won't regret it. So let me just wait about a minute till we get some people in here before I rush into this. Cool. So how to hack the photo booth rental business. Digital technology has now allowed us to offer things that other people are spending money on for a lot less. I just uploaded a video showing you guys that you can use an overlay image with an artificial background removal filter on it to achieve something that people are spending thousands of dollars on, which is the Vogue, the selfie Vogue magazine cover. And let me just show you. So if you haven't seen that video, just check it out. I uploaded it. It's not the best quality video, but it gets the job done. So this, right? The Vogue magazine cover. People are spending $2,000 to $3,000 on buying these, taking literally an hour to set this thing up, where you can just offer one at a lower cost and just offer it digital. Another way that you guys can hack the photo booth business is you don't even need a printer now. If you want to start a photo booth business, I do recommend you get one. But if you just want to start affordable, offer digital props, digital backdrop, digital everything, right? You can start with literally just your photo booth with an iPad. So, Wagwan, what's up? What's up, Lou? So, again, there are so many hacks here. You know, well, your average photo booth owner is investing in dozens of backdrops and buying a nice printer and props, which you guys should. There is an option for you guys to offer just straight digital everything. Marlene Moses, don't talk about yourself like that. Come on, Marlene, don't do it. But some other hacks here. My favorite hack has to be the iPad photo booth. I still consider it a hack because, you know, you got your traditional photo booth, and I know a lot of people will argue with me and say, like, you know what, Drew, I think the DSLR booth is going to give you the best photo quality. I agree. I have never argued and said that the iPad photo booth is going to give you top quality photos. It will give you great quality as long as you have a good photo booth and you know exactly how to do it. But the iPad photo booth is a hack because it is so simple. Look, you have, let me just show you. Lou, my pleasure, man. My pleasure. So let's just assume this is your iPad. Your camera, the iPad's the computer, and also the screen. A DSLR setup, you guys, is a professional grade camera with a lens, with the hot shoe mount, with the wire going from that to the flash, then your computer, then a bunch of wires, and then you got to power everything. The iPad photo booth is so simple that it will allow you to do the photo booth drop-off. And most importantly, look, I've been preaching this for the longest time. The photo booth pickup is going to be the easiest way for you guys to make money without spending your time. Think about this. 85% of my events now are photo booth pickups. I'm not driving to the venue anymore. I'm not setting up. Well, I am, but for the majority of my events, no driving, no loading, no unloading, no setting up, no breaking down, no driving home. I am saving so much time, and that's only possible with an iPad photo booth. So, Juanita, so glad I caught your live. Love it. Where's my bell? I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And look, there's a lot of haters out there that are going to tell you to avoid the iPad photo booth. But just think about the freedom and being able to drop something off, have it make you money while you're somewhere else. No other setup is going to allow you to do that but the iPad photo booth. I mean, you could drop off a mirror booth, you could drop off a DSLR booth, but from being in this business for so long and doing well over 1,000 of these drop-offs, I can tell you, people will, right, move the photo booth a foot. Like, imagine you guys are the photo booth. Let's just say I have 4 of my friends here, and I think it's too close and I want to get another friend, they will move it back. If you have a DSLR setup, I promise you, the camera is going to get loose. The wire is going to get loose. So, there's so many hacks here. And I think as the technology develops, we're going to see a shift from people, majority of people wanting prints, which right now I think most people want prints. However, you can convince people to go digital. I think we're slowly going to see the print photo booth become a nostalgia thing, right? It's going to be one of those things like, oh, let's do the photo booth with prints, you know, the old school way. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I think we're at like a pivotal moment right now where like most operators, look, and the market, I think it's dictating, it's not just dictated by what people want, right? Not just what the consumers want, but it's also what the operators want. And most photo booth owners nowadays, right? And I am to blame for it. I know I'm to blame. Most operators would prefer to do a drop-off, a digital photo booth. So if you have more people promoting it and offering it, it only makes sense that that's what's going to happen. So Siobhan saying, great info. Thank you, my friend. One Indian, one what? Well, you're welcome. I can't say your name. There's a bunch of ones and numbers, but yeah, you guys, there's a big opportunity right now. And I don't want to hop on here and make it seem that you don't need equipment, right? Like you don't need backdrops, you don't need a printer. You should get them. You should. If you have it in your budget and you want to be a completely well-equipped photo booth company, you should have a printer, you should have backdrops, you should have props. But I want to make this video dedicated to the person that you know, maybe only has a couple $1,000s to invest in a photo booth stand and an iPad and software, you know, and your gaff tape and just the simple. This video and this live is for you. So again, if you have it into your budget, get everything. But the best photo booth setup for you to get is the one that allows you to start now. This is for you guys. What are some other hacks, right? I think I went over all the tech stuff, but you know, a lot of people ask me like, Drew, how have you been so successful in your rental business? What's the one secret? The secret here is I am taking advantage and I am making it well known to every single lead and every single person that I am offering a photo booth for every price point. Meaning, we have a premium option, which would be the photo booth with prints, red carpet experience, luxury backdrops, where we can make upwards of $2,000 to $2,500 for an event. And I also have a photo booth for the person that only has $200. This is super important, man. I mean, I am not a good marketer. You may see me on here and some of you guys may say, you know, you're really good. I'm just consistent in making videos and I'm really good. And I know I'm good at telling the value and bringing the value out of things. So meaning, I know the value in the iPad booth and I know that it doesn't need me to be there. So we started the drop off. Even so, it's so simple that I can teach a random person how to set up the photo booth and use it without me. So we did the pickup. So I have something for everybody, and you have to understand, you know, in business, you got to hit a few points in order to be successful. Number one, what problem are you solving? And for the photo booth business, the problem is entertainment, memories for a party and elevating parties. And two, the value is we can operate and help anyone. You guys, start considering the photo booth drop off and start considering the pickup. I know it's hard. I know it's something that it's very hard to get into your head and not be worried. Most people don't even want to do the drop off. They're concerned that something's going to break, but stop looking at your equipment as a dollar sign, meaning a dollar sign and how much it costs you to get. Start looking at your photo booth as an ATM machine that is ready to start printing you money. And if you want your ATM to get really, really busy, start offering the pickup, start offering the drop off. I promise you guys, it is well worth it. Every single person I've mentored to do the pickup has found success. I'm not quite sure. I haven't talked to Tyler in a while, but Hans is killing it. My man Daniel's killing it. My friend Joe is crushing it. Everyone is crushing it. The boiled one is saying hi. What's up? What's up, my friend? So let me know if you guys have any questions about anything I've been talking about here. Feel free to stop me. I always like to know where you guys are watching from, so let me know in the comments where you guys are watching. And again, I know you're probably like, well, Drew, the whole point of this live was talking about hacks. I'm telling you, the photo booth pickup is 1000% a hack. We did over 30 of them last month. We're renting out equipment and we're not going anywhere for these options. They're coming to us. And 32. And we're averaging around $240 per pickup. Sometimes it's literally $430 if they're getting everything, $430, $450, depending on the extras. So think about this. If I'm able to do 32 pickups, do you know how long that's going to take your average photo booth owner? Your average photo booth owner does one event a week, maybe two if they can squeeze it in, right? So let's just say two. Let's just say the average photo booth owner with one photo booth does 2 a week. At 32, that gives me about 16 weeks worth of work that I did in 1 month. What is 16 divided by 4? Come on, Drew, you could do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 months in 1 month. So that's basically 4x the amount of events. Am I doing that right? Yeah, 4 months. So more repeat customers, more reviews, more experience, and I'm able to grow my business faster because I'm allowing people to pick it up. And I'm telling you, you may think like I am on the phone all the time troubleshooting with customers. Last month, I had one customer call me for an issue. And it was because she didn't read the instructions. And that's not even my fault, right? I can't even help that. But she was just like, hey, how do you set this up? And I said, oh, check the instructions. And she was like, oh, I didn't even know there were instructions. So she looked, she said, there they are. We have like not that many issues. This is how easy it is. Okay, if you guys really want to dive into the for the pickup, I highly recommend you go to Photo Booth 101, the Photo Booth 101 University. That's the place where we're uploading content in the course. But when they pick up the booth, it's one sheet. Let me see if I have one here. It's one sheet of instructions. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and I think it's like 6 to 7 steps. I don't have it here. Maybe it's in this bag. Ugh. Nope. Well, anyways, how we do it, they pick it up for me. There's a piece of paper that has instructions. On the back of the instructions, there's a QR code where I literally had my wife film a video. Literally. And this is an old video too. It's like the one I did in my living room. I didn't even have a store yet. Hey, this is Drew from Drew's Photo Booth. So I'm going to demonstrate every single step you need to do to get this photo booth working. Step 1, put the ring light on, put the screw on, all the way to plugging in everything to launching the software. And it is maybe a 2.5 to 3 minute video, right? I'll be honest. It hurts to say because I'm kind of like bad mouthing the business and 10 years of going to events and stuff. But if I never have to go to another event, I am okay if I never go. You guys, and I hope and I pray that you guys get so successful to the point to where you guys are like, I am less interested in trying to squeeze out more money. I am more interested in saving my time because I can use my time to make me way more money than I would if I was going to these events. It will happen. Look, you guys, Steven, Steven, he bought a photo booth from us 6 months ago. He bought a booth, a 360 platform, and I think he bought maybe 3 other booths. No, he has 3 booths now and a 360 platform. Actually 4, I take that back, 4 booths and a 360 platform. So 6 months. I saw him today. He actually picked up some more equipment. Dude, this guy is killing it, man. 5 events this weekend. He is literally like this close to making his money back from all of his investments. And I don't even know why I brought him up, but I don't know why I brought him up. But anyways, let me read the comment here. Juan is saying, been watching a ton of your YouTube videos, finally caught my first live. Damn, that's a lot of pressure. And you just saw me fumble. I don't even know what I was saying. But shout out to Juan, man. Thank you for tuning in. I'm just hyped, man. I mean, long story short, maybe my subconscious wanted me to talk about Steven because of how proud I am that this guy, man, you know, new father, just had a kid, and works a full-time job, and we had a real deep conversation about, look, I might get canceled about this because I feel like today and age, I can't talk about being a man without offending somebody, but I'm going to do it. So we had a conversation about his business, how his business is moving, and, you know, he was just grateful. And I was grateful that he was just telling me, he was like, thank you so much. You know, I came in here with high hopes. You helped me every step of the way. And, you know, he's making money just from being in our ecosystem, right? From the Photo Booth 101 ecosystem. You order a photo booth, you get added to the group chat for the networking. And he said last week, I got 2 weeks ago, I got 2 events from people in your community. And we had a conversation. I said, look, man, I know you're a father now, you know, you and your wife. And I told him, I was like, there's no better feeling than being able, as a man, and again, this is just, whatever. If I offend anyone, I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend anyone. But as a man, I think the best thing that I have done for my wife is allowed her to not have to work and quit her 9 to 5. And we started a rental business together, and we were doing so well where she was able to quit. And especially now that we have Photo Booth 101, that's extra income, and the social media stuff is making us more money. And I told him, I said, look, man, you're going to get to a point where if you want to, maybe wifey stays home and takes care of the kid, and she gets to enjoy being a mom more than having to spend 40 hours a week at a job. As a man, that is the best feeling. Most of my guy friends too we all talk about that, and that's all the goal. And he's well on his way to do that. There's no better feeling than being able to take back your life. You know, look, I know way too many people that work 40 hours a week that absolutely hate their job. I know some people working more than that hate their job, and their job is just a way to make money. And I think the photo booth business is never been more profitable. There's never been a better time to start. So that's why I'm able to hop on here all the time and give you guys the good news about this business. So if you're considering this, do it. You don't have to, look, I'm not on here talking about this business to sell you anything. And sometimes some people will ask the question like, hey, like, why are you doing all this stuff for free? Why are you on here giving people the blueprint? It's because I genuinely love spreading this information. You never have to buy anything from me, even though you can buy your photo booth equipment, right? Your backdrops, your props, your printer. We do sell it, but don't feel like you have to. You don't. And most of the time, if you're asking why something is free, you're the product. But here, that's not the case. Luckily, I've done well in a bunch of other businesses, and we're taken care of. I don't need to make money with Photo Booth 101. Honestly, this business can end tomorrow, and I will be fine. But I am ecstatic to hop on here every day, and especially on TikTok. I go live on TikTok every day. It's because I think we're going to look back at this time in 5 years, look back at the photo booth business and say, you know what, 2023 and 2024, the perfect time to start. Look at Steven. You guys, six months ago, he had no photo booth, just basically watched my channel and got inspired watching the podcast and all that. This guy has 4 photo booths, a 360 booth, all of our backdrops, all of our props, and he's crushing it. He has 5 events. He's making $3,000 this week alone. I don't know about you guys, but if that's not enough proof that this business is well and alive, and if you guys ever hear anyone tell you that this business is saturated, those people are weak. They're looking for a way out, and the easiest way to dismiss an idea is to say that it's not a good one. So, good morning, Drew and the team. What's up? Good morning. Where are you at? Damn. It's 7 p.m. over here. You must be watching from somewhere else. So, the live will be ending soon. I just got to wait for the wifey to pull up. It is date night tonight, so we're going to go do that. And, you know, one thing I do want to say, there's a lot of ways that you can run your photo booth business. You're from the Philippines. Love it. Love it. Shout out to the Philippines. So there's a lot of ways you can run your business. I don't think you necessarily have to copy me. You don't have to copy anybody else, but just understand, you guys, the more value you give your customers, your leads, the more customers you will get. People love value. People love feeling like they're getting great deals, that they're getting the most for their money. And the best way to do that is to have a drop-off option. If you want to make $750 minimum for your prints and all of that, or $650, whatever the case is, you can do that. But you should still also have something for those that maybe only have $400. And look, next time let's just say you don't have the drop-off option and you want to do it. Next time you get a lead and you give them the price and they say it's out of budget, say, what's your budget? We want to spend $400. Perfect. We actually have a drop-off option where you can have the photo booth actually longer, all day, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. It's unattended and it's XYZ. I mean, I'm never turning down a customer. Never. If you reach out to me and you can't afford our photo booth, I don't lose any sleep on it. Hey, you're here? You're a little late? Okay. Yes, ma'am. How late are you? And the movie starts at 7:15? Dude, you're pushing it. Dude, okay. I mean, whatever. If we're late, we're late. That's why we have the movie pass. It's not a big deal, Okay. Okay. All right. Love you. I'll see you soon. Bye. She's running late. See, man, I wanted to stay on live longer. Sometimes I swear, I'm just happy we get to be here longer. So live is not ending. 919 is saying 100. There are always clients ready to get a photo booth. Absolutely. It is 10 o'clock in the Philippines. Love it. We got RK360, Atlanta, Georgia. Love it. Stronger every day. Yes, have to say this is the best. Drew is the best. Started a year ago. Was going good, but I slacked off, but I'm getting back into it. You know what? Hold up. That sounded weird. I love that. Look, you called yourself out, and I think that's important, is for us to be honest with ourselves. And the fact that you acknowledge that you're falling off on your business, but you need to get back, that's everything. I can't tell you how many people I get to deal with every day, you guys. I'm not by any means famous, but like in the photo booth community, I guess you could say I am, just because it's a small niche and a small group of people. But like every day, someone is telling me my business is struggling. I'm not, we're not making any money. And it's always people blaming the business, but not analyzing their efforts and their strategy. I don't know one person that's ever been strategic and being consistent that hasn't had success here. So I love the fact that you called yourself out there. That's huge. That's huge. That's the only way to grow. 919 is saying, I offered a friend to DJ their house party for $600 and offered the photo booth all day for $200 more. Talking about it was too expensive. Wait, what? Oh, I said, if you're broke, say that. But yeah, but obviously, look, there's always going to be somebody that is, even like your cheapest package is too expensive. Look, you can't please everybody. You can't please everybody, and there's always going to be someone that has something to say about it. So don't stress out about it, man. Look, even if that's your friend, I'm glad that's your friend. I definitely would give them some shit and tell them to find another photo booth company that cheap, because I don't think you're finding another company under $199 or $200. This is the account I'm going to use for the photo booth business. Have not started yet. The only item I'm lacking is a printer. Hope I can buy it next salary day. Okay, love that. You got a plan? That's huge, man. Look, the biggest thing in this business I can recommend is set goals. I hate saying this because I sound like every guy you see on the internet talking about business and try to sell you courses, but it's true. The plan has to be existent. Plan, be strategic in the type of company you're going to be strategic in what you're going to offer, and don't put your foot off the gas once you start with the momentum. Don't let 2024, the end of 2024, roll over to 2025 and we do the same stuff. Look, there's a lot of opportunity there. Here, when I mean this, like, look, I live in probably one of the most competitive markets for photo booths everywhere. Maybe you can say in New York is probably more competition, but in LA, we have people like Steven, right? Starting this business 6 months ago in the most competitive market, 5 events, making $3,000 here. You guys, this guy doesn't have a website. He's getting 5 events without a website, just social media accounts. You have people like my friend Daniel, bought his photo booth equipment from us. He did 12 events last month alone, 15 recently. So like, I don't want to hear it. And if you guys are struggling with your business, sit down, look yourself in the mirror and analyze what you're doing. Analyze how much time am I spending in this business and what can I change? Have I tried marketing on running Google ads? Have I tried Facebook ads, Instagram ads? Try everything. I'm being honest. Don't be scared to spend money. If you don't have time to network, which I highly recommend, I think networking is the best thing you can do for your business long term. If you don't have that time, no problem. Give Instagram and Facebook a try with $200 for the month. Give it a try. I'm telling you, I know people making tens of thousands of dollars, $10,000 to $15,000 a month from just Facebook and Instagram ads alone. Facebook and Instagram, same company. So I know a guy, I don't want to say his name, but he, what's it called? I think he said last time I talked to him, $15,000 was created from about $1,500 in ads in Facebook. I don't know about you. I will spend $1,500 to make 10 to 15 grand without hesitating. So try everything, man. I know, look, it's hard to spend $200 on something that you're not even quite sure is going to work, but it's a long run. It's a long-term game. It's, how can I say this? It's a write-off. You know, you spend $200 in ads, even if you don't make any money, this is money that you can deduct, right? Allegedly. I'm not a CPA. You should probably speak to a professional, but this is money that you can write off on your taxes. So instead of owing the government $3,000 from your photo booth business income, right? Maybe it's $2,800 because you spent $200 in ads. Or maybe you guys, I think this is a great time to do it, is to speak to a CPA and see, you know, at your current state for the year, how much money have you made? How much can you deduct? And maybe if you have $2,000 tax bill, I don't know, maybe speak to your CPA, maybe you can buy some more equipment or run some ads to where it offsets your expenses and you owe zero. I don't know about you, but instead of me owing money at the end of the year, I would rather have bought assets that can make me more money or spend it in ads where it's gonna make me more money. There's so many benefits too. Let me just end the live here. I'm gonna end in a second, but another business hack here, and this is gonna sound like a simple thing, stop doing your own taxes. I mean this, stop doing it. Find a professional. You want to find a CPA that is also a business owner. This is the perfect combination. You got someone that knows the tax code and someone that's a business owner. And the reason why I say find a CPA that's also a business owner is because they are going to give their own business every single write-off opportunity possible. And if they're going to know the law when it comes to their own business, they can do the same for you. So that's all I got to say, guys. I got to get going. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys have no idea. I really appreciate and love every single person that hops on the videos, watches the videos. So thank you so much. God bless. I will see you guys soon. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the last video. Let me know what you think. I got a few comments already on it, and I could tell it's going to kind of stir some stuff up in the photo booth community because I'm showing you guys how to do things on the cheap, and it's not always the best way to do it, but it is a way to get it done. One of my favorite sayings is, it doesn't have to be art. Sometimes it just has to get done. So thank you guys. God bless. I will see you soon.